How do I know if I have a warrant for my arrest? You would be amazed to know how many people are walking around, driving on the road, or otherwise going about their busy lives who have warrants for their arrest. This means at any time of day or night, the police can come to their home or job site or pull over their car and take them into custody. First, let's look at the two types of warrants that courts issue. The first one is called a bench warrant. It's called a bench warrant because it's issued from the judge's bench. When he's doing roll call in court and you were supposed to appear at your traffic arraignment or any other criminal proceeding and you're not there, the judge will issue a bench warrant for your arrest. It can go on your criminal background and/or DMV record as an FTA or failure to appear. The other way a bench warrant can be issued is if you are already convicted but are on probation and you failed to show proof of progress completion of some important obligation that was part of your sentence, such as community labor or a drug education program. The other type of warrant is called an arrest warrant. When the judge issues an arrest warrant, it's typically in response to a police officer's affidavit or sworn declaration that probable cause exists that you committed a crime. If you committed a crime you think you've gotten away with because you haven't been apprehended by the police officer executing the arrest warrant, in other words, arresting you because a warrant exists, is basically the other shoe dropping. And it's just a matter of time before you are picked up at your home, place of business, or in your car if you're pulled over for a traffic violation. So how do you know if you have a warrant? We will answer this by showing you how we find out on behalf of our clients. Our office would call the courthouse we believe your matter would be heard at and ask the criminal operations clerk to run a county-wide search of any pending warrants or court proceedings. We also will search the county court website to see if there is any information regarding any pending proceedings, which includes any proceedings where the judge issued a bench or arrest warrant. If something is gnawing away at you, making you think perhaps you fall into any of these categories, you need to call us today. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. There is nothing worse than the nasty surprise of the police raiding your home in the middle of the night or place of work in what can turn out to be an embarrassing or even violent arrest. Our team can immediately start researching whether or not you have a warrant, and if you do, it's not worth delaying anymore. We will take immediate action on your part to have the warrant terminated, so you don't have to lay awake at night thinking when and where you will be arrested. We can also fight the underlying case that led you to having a warrant issued in the first place. Mistakes happen. Jail doesn't have to. Call us today for your free one-on-one in-person consultation.